Hello, my name is Christina Wheeler. I'm a trainer for Critical Path Training, as well as a consultant in the industry. I specialize in both business intelligence and web content management. My sessions for the conferences will be focused on web content management and content roll-up, content aggregation. I also will have a post-workshop, which will be focused on business intelligence. My key takeaways for my sessions will be being able to better build web content management sites in SharePoint 2013. And for my post-workshops, the key takeaways are to be able to really work with the business intelligence features in SharePoint 2013. I'm very passionate about these topics because a lot of my experience has been based on web content management, and I've been working a lot with business intelligence as well. My sessions for the Australia and New Zealand conference are, the first one is leveraging web content management in SharePoint 2013. That session will be focusing on the design manager, all the new design approach, and the features for web content management. So you'll learn how to build a master page, page layouts, as well as work with building the pages, the content pages, based on your page layouts in SharePoint 2013. And then for the deep dive into the content query web part, I'm going to dive into how that content query web part works and how you can actually refine it at a more advanced level for getting the results that you want to get with that web part. And know that the content query web part is not dead. It is still used today. There are both benefits to using the content search web part and the content query web part. So my session will demonstrate on the content query web part. And for the post-conference, my session is building BI solutions with Excel in SharePoint 2013. That post-workshop session focuses on Power Pivot, Excel services, Power View, and working with the business intelligence features in SharePoint. My sessions for the conferences are geared towards information workers and power users. And then for the content query web part, it's geared towards more advanced power users and developers. And then for the post-conference, my session, the post-conference workshop is intended for business intelligence or business analysts. My post-conference session is geared towards business analysts in the industry that do have experience with SharePoint. My earliest memory of SharePoint is when I first got thrown into the product. My first project was a SharePoint 2001 project, and I have to admit that I absolutely hated the product back then when I first got started. I've been involved with SharePoint ever since. When MOS 2007 came about is when I was happier to work with SharePoint. And then when 2010 and of course 2013 came out, I think SharePoint has come a long way from what it was when it first got started. So I'm really glad that I stuck with it. I haven't been to the Australia or New Zealand conferences before, so this will be my first time. I'm very excited to go and be a part of such wonderful conferences. I have been to Sydney. I was in Sydney, Australia 14 years ago for work, but I've never been to New Zealand. So I am looking forward to going back to Sydney, and I'm definitely looking forward to going to New Zealand. The value that I think people get from these conferences are better insights, better knowledge, and networking. And if you're on the fence about attending the conference, I highly recommend you go because I guarantee you won't regret it. Hey, bud. I've had people that, were on the fence about going to these conferences before, and they went and they came back to me and thanked me and said that they were very glad that they went, that they gained a lot from the conference and would love to go again.